You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah,
Hey,
welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey everybody, it's me again, your hostess with the mostest, Tanya from the Hood Table. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. We are going to be discussing Sistas again, season 2, episode 7, called Complications. As usual, you guys, make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and IG, and at thehoodtable.com, where you can find our store link to our The Hood Table merchandise, and you can sign up for our monthly newsletters written and typed up by moi, your one and only. So let's get right into it, y'all, and make sure you let me know how you feel about the episode, any of the characters or the storylines, please and thank you very much. Now, again, this is season 2, episode 7 of Sistas, and it is called Complications. And we're going to start with Andy, Gary, and Paris. Now, last episode, we saw how Andy was white girl wasted. She was drunk. She was lit. And she left and went to the home of Paris because she wanted to get it on. Now, once that Paris is home, though, Andy, she was really coming on really strong. Like, really strong. I don't think she was being really smart at all. Like, this could have turned out horribly. But it didn't. It went okay. She then took off all her clothes, removed her clothes, threw them all over the floor, and revealed an extremely beautiful, sexy red number. I was really feeling that lingerie. That was cute, girl. That was cute. But at first, Paris was reluctant to have sex with her because of the fact that she was not only white girl wasted, but she literally just called it quits with Gary. So, he realized that she, was just trying to basically, how they say, the best way to get over someone is to get under somebody else. And that's basically what she was, trying to do. But in the morning, when they were awakened by Paris's mother banging around those pots and pans in the kitchen, I was gagging because I thought that was the the housekeeper. I don't know. But it was his mother. I was like, no, he doesn't live with his mother and just be having sex. Oh, not in your bedroom, but all over the house, on the living room couch, in the middle of the living room, and your mother is living with you. Like, who does that? Go to your room, boy, and lock the door. But anyway, his mother, Miss Irene, she was so disgusted with Andy's behavior. She had overheard everything, every conversation, every single sound, from her basement bedroom. And she heard her son telling Andy last night that he didn't think they should get it on, that it shouldn't go down like that. But Andy kept on clawing at him, took her clothes off, threw her clothes off, stepped out with this, like I said, this little cute, sexy red number. But like Miss Irene said, most men would have slept with her just like her son did because they are a man. So yeah, he slept with her only to have her humiliated by his mother in the morning though. Andy, girl, I done told you before, you are a whole lawyer and should be smarter than that. Andy, you need to get it together, girl. Somebody tell her she needs to get it together. And while you are getting it together, you need to also reconsider giving Gary back his money. Get that man his money back, Gary. That Gary, boy, he is... After his attorney visited him in jail, his attorney Ellis told him how he had saw Paris, her and how Andy and Paris hugged up on each other. So of course Gary was acting like a whole fool. He was acting like a whole fool. Looked like he was trying to rip the handcuffs right off from the wall. But yeah, he is pissed. He is beyond pissed to say the least. That man wants his money back, Andrea. Andy, get that man his money back. Now, moving right along, moving right along. Danny, Preston, James. You know James the bartender. Last week, being that Danny was sitting at the bar, soaking in her misery, her loneliness, her moodiness, Maurice hooked her up with James, the bartender, the one in the bedazzled midriff shirt. But by the end of the night, Danny was ready to go home with the bartender. And, her and Maurice, they don't really like each other. So that probably wouldn't have been a problem with Maurice. But, he found out that James was a hustler. So I guess he thought that, it was he better do right by his homegirls, even though, Sabrina, even though he don't really feel it for, Danny. So against his, suggestion, Danny took the bartender home with her anyway. And unlike Paris, he was the aggressor. James was really aggressive. Man, he just knew Danny was going to get him some. He just knew it. She was like, we are just going to have a few drinks, smoke a few puffs, and then you, my friend, are going home. That ain't how it worked out, though. That bartender must have went to the bathroom and took a shower. I was like, hold on. Now, as I'm sure Danny also did as well, assumed that he was just going to the bathroom. He's like, where's the bathroom at? I'm thinking he's going to the bathroom, drain the oil drain, take a leak, whatever. Then I heard what sounded like the shower running. He came out of that bathroom butterball naked. Not naked, naked. And though face first right in between Danny's thighs from the back. But my question is, what landlord just let somebody into a tenant's apartment? This makes the second time, I do believe, the second time that the landlady done opened Danny's door for Preston, who was in for a big surprise. Now, I'm so sure that he was missing him some Danny, and probably expected her to come running back to him. But he decided to be the bigger person, apologize for overreacting. But with the bartender still there the next morning, she was at a loss for words and trying to dismiss him. She's trying to get him every excuse. I gotta get ready for work. He's like, you don't never be in a rush for work. Well, I got, he's like, hold up. What's that noise, Danny? What's that noise? Danny talking about it's just the pipes rattling, the chain on the toilet, the toilet flushing. Preston was responding with, is that the only type? Is that the only pipes, Danny? Is that the only pipes rattling around in here, Danny? Man, I'm telling you, y'all, that Preston, whoo, he is so hot. Boy. Okay. Moving right along. Then old boy, the bartender, he walks out the bathroom again, butterball naked. Not naked, naked. And I gather that this man, James, he is very proud of his amazing physique, every single inch of it. But to not even try to cover up when you saw Preston standing there, like he came out, James was all smiles, talking about what up, man, what up, bro, what up, what it do, my man. Well, Preston ain't okay. Anyway, so my question is, he really straight like his co-workers was implying? I don't know, y'all. Little suspect to me. Y'all need to let me know something. Let me know something. But anyway, moving right along. Sabrina and Calvin. Calvin, while lying in the bed with Sabrina, told her that he wished that they had met 5 years ago, had gotten married, and had 5 kids, 5 baby kids. However, she's having a very difficult time taking this all in after Danny just informed her of Calvin's drug habits. I would have never thought I would have never thought it. But James, he accidentally revealed to Danny how Calvin is always using meth, been using meth. Calvin even used some meth in the restroom at the bar earlier that night before they even got to, her crib. So, despite Calvin planning their future, Sabrina, she springs it on him that she's not ready for a relationship. Out of nowhere, I'm not ready for a relationship. Aaron not understanding her strange behavior, her shift of mood. He of course shuts down, rolls over. He actually tried to leave, but then she begged him to stay. I don't know why she begged him to stay, and then didn't want to have sex, and then don't want to be in a relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship. Why is he still in your bed? Tell the boy to go home. But anyway, he rolls over and falls asleep. So is she going to eventually bring up the meth to him? We shall see, y'all. We shall see. And finally, Karen, Zach, and Aaron. Karen wakes up in the middle of the night from a nightmare. She had a dream. She had a dream that Aaron's dead wife's brother killed Zach. Now we know a few episodes ago, Zach saved Karen from being killed by Aaron's dead wife's brother. Now, Aaron, while consoling her, managed to stop her from calling Zach because she picked up that phone. She's like, I gotta call him, I gotta call Zach. Because she wanted to check on Zach. The nightmare had her shook. The nightmare had her shook just that bad. But is this a sign that Aaron's dead wife's family isn't done coming from Karen? I don't know. Are they done coming for her? I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that nightmare, about that dream. And also, I can't help but to wonder if Zach would have answered the phone had she actually called him. Sabrina, she answered the phone in the middle of making out with her man. Would Zach have done the same, y'all? I don't know. The way he had picked up Fatima, man, he picked her up. See, that's I love a man that can with a strong back that can pick up a woman and hoist her up on the wall. Okay, anyway, if he would have answered the phone and Karen heard him making out with another woman, how do y'all think she would have reacted? Because I honestly think that she would have jumped out that bed, she would have left him right there in the bed and flipped the script. The pastor, he might be in her bed, but can he keep his spot in her bed? And speaking of which, I still cannot believe that he is a whole pastor. But that's a whole nother show. These pastors and their relationship, like, man of the cloth, what you doing? Anyway, in the meantime, the pastor done got a message from God, which he relays to Karen. That message was trust in him. Trust in God. I still trust that Karen will be upset once she finds out what and who Zach has been up to. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. Do y'all think that Karen would get jealous if she found out that Zach had moved on and how do y'all think Andy is going to feel? That her coworker, her friend, they ain't like besties or nothing, but friend is messing around with one of her best friends' ex-man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Make sure again you like and share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table, follow us on IG, Facebook, Twitter, and at thehoodtable.com, and get y'all some of that merchandise over there on thehoodtable.com and sign up for my monthly newsletters to keep up on what we gonna be doing, what we have planned in the future, all that type of jazz. And on that note, you guys, stay safe, be blessed. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed Thanksgiving holiday and Thanksgiving weekend, Thanksgiving week. And I'm out. Bye.